I'm sure that you know about IP addresses and MAC addresses. You already have learned that. Did you learn this? Yes? Okay. Why we use IP addresses? Why we use IP addresses? We use IP addresses to locate the devices. Right? That is what we did now. Okay. We plug the Raspberry Pi and read out the IP address and locate your Raspberry Pi. IP is used to locate the devices. And why MAC addresses? If we only have the IP address, we cannot communicate with that device, right? Only with the IP addresses we cannot communicate. To communicate with the device, we need its physical address. That is called MAC address, right? MAC address is the physical address of the device. And if you get two devices, maybe in two different routers, right? Those two devices can have the same IP address, can have, right? If you connected to that router, if your mobile phone connected to that router, let's assume that your phone has 192.168.1.2. Okay, and if you connected to the router at home with your phone, okay, that phone also can have the same IP address. That can happen. Okay, that always happens. But when you talk about MAC addresses, it is not the case. MAC addresses MAC addresses are unique. Only one MAC address can have for only one MAC. MAC addresses are unique. Cannot have duplicates. Okay, those are called physical addresses. Now, do you guys know about ARP, Address Resolution Protocol? You have learned this, right? Now, when you connected to a router, you will the router has the gateway. It usually like this: 192.168.43.1.1. Okay. Now, if you connected 3 devices to that router, those 3 devices will get random IP addresses, but with the same subnet. What is subnet? 192.168.43. That is the subnet. Last digit can change. Okay. Now assume this device wants to communicate with the phone. Let's say you want to send the message. I told you that they cannot communicate yet. They have to know their MAC addresses. So how they receive the MAC address? That is why we need ARP, Address Resolution Protocol. Now this device knows that he wants to communicate with what? 43.10, but he doesn't know the MAC address. Now what that device will do is broadcast a message. Shouting, who is 4310? It is asking from all those devices. It is a broadcast message. It is not going to tell only to the 43.10. That device doesn't know who is that. He is asking, who is 43.10? Okay, that is ARP request. Now, after that, there is ARP response. And I have to mention here, this message ARP request is going to go to this device as well. Even this is not 43.8, even this is not 43.10. This message is going to go to both of those. And after that, there is ARP response. And he is saying only that request is accepted by this device. And he is telling that, okay, I am 43.10. This is my MAC address. And he is sending the MAC address to this device. then this device has the MAC address of that device. Then these two guys can communicate. Okay. Okay. Now DNS. What is DNS? Do you guys know DNS? Domain name system. Domain name system. Do you guys know domain name system? Do you ever have heard this name? Okay. DNS is the when you type google.com. When you type google.com, you are going to see a website, right? But there is a problem. These devices cannot have names. Google is a server, it is a computer, right? Google is a server, that is a computer like yours. It is much more powerful, but it is a computer, right? Computers has only IP addresses, not names. So how in the world, when we type the Google, you can connect to Google server? That cannot happen. But this is the way our network engineers do it, right? When we ask a name, okay, google.com, the laptop doesn't know the Google's IP address. Then it is going to go to the DNS server. There is a server called DNS server. That is a database. Okay. In that database, there are names called domain names and IP addresses assigned to them. When you type google.com, your laptop is not going to Google directly. First, it is going to go to the DNS server and ask the DNS server, okay, I want to go to google.com. What is his IP address? Then DNS server reply, okay, are you going to go to the google.com? This is the IP address. Please go to this. And they are going to google.com. You can try this, typing this IP address, you will go to Google. If you type the IP address, this one, in your browser, this IP address on your browser here, you will go to Google. You can try it. Should I display it again? 172.217.160.174. If you type the IP address, you will redirected to google.com. Correct? Now,